In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. What is environment? Everything around us is our environment. Thus, our environment includes our home and the places surrounding us. In simple word, we can say that everything which surrounds us is called environment. Your home, your neighborhood is your environment. Environment can be defined as all surrounding conditions that have direct impact on all human beings and animals. How is that? Let's see. Why does garbage stink? Well, I think that most of you, all of you, are actually familiar with open garbage in our cities. We have lots of garbage areas around us, and they stink. Why does this stink? We already have learned that germs love dirty and damp places. They would start breeding anywhere in where they'll find moisture and dirt. So garbage is the place where they can find it very easily. The moisture and dirt in the garbage attract germs to invade it. The germs feed upon the garbage. The chemicals produced as a result have a bad odor. That is why garbage stink, because the bacteria or the germs that lives in these areas, in this area, will produce a chemical. This chemical will have a bad smell. Not only we have garbage areas, we do not only have garbage dumps in cities, we also have stagnant water around us. Water that has been not flowing is a stagnant water. So when there is no flow in the water, it would it will create a breeding site for the mosquitoes. There are two types of mosquitoes that are dangerous to us. The one is the dengue malaria and another one is malaria. Both of these terms you are quite familiar with. Dengue mosquito will usually attack during the day and malaria will attack during the night. Dengue symptoms, the sign that you have been infected with the dengue mosquito. The sign would appear after 4 to 5 days after being infected. And in malaria, if you are being bitten by a malaria mosquito, the symptoms would take 10 to 15 days after being bitten. The symptoms for dengue is severe headache and bone pain. And symptoms for malaria, symptoms are the sign is vomiting, sweating, anemia. Anemia is when you have low level of oxygen in your blood. You will feel breathlessness. You will try to take air in, but you would be unable to do that. And in order to achieve that, you will start taking greater breaths. Joint pain. Diagnosis is how will you get to know that you have been infected with such mosquitoes? If for here, you will go for the antibody test, and for malaria, you would go for the blood test. There are a few symptoms of dengue here: headache, back pain, muscle aches, eye pain, fever, rush, joint pain. You will have a lot of joint pain in dengue, and it is one of the main symptoms of dengue, that fever with joint pain. And in malaria, the main symptom that you can say that I might have malaria is fever with shivering. So let's see. And you'll have dry cough, fever, shivering, jaundice, pain in joints. In muscles, you'll have pain, fatigue, convulsion. You'll feel vomiting and nausea. What is nausea? The feeling before vomiting. You call it matli. Okay, so these are the symptoms of. So uh, if I ask you that I have a fever and I have a lot of joint pain, but I have no shivering, you would say that, teacher, you might have dengue. And if I say that I have fever with shivering and I have vomiting, then you would say that teacher, you might have malaria. But that depends on the tests. So this is just the things we say before getting test. There are many challenges uh, that a world has to face. One of them, few of them are on your screen. Number one is global warming. When carbon dioxide and other gases from factories and from cars are being exported into the environment, they remain into the environment and they increase the temperature of the earth. As a result, the temperature of the earth is increased and the area which have ice will melt and they will cause destruction in the form or in the shape of a flood. Water pollution, of course. We throw everything, our plastics, our sewage in the water. So this is also causing water pollution. Acid rain. This is very similar to global warming, but in this we have water. When gases from your factories and vehicles stay in the sky and when it rains, it combines with these gases and it turns into acid. And these acid can damage these statues and many things because it is acid. Deforestation. In greed of finding more wood, humans are cutting down a lot of trees, which is causing deforestation. These trees were very important for us because they were taking in carbon dioxide and giving out oxygen, which was very important for us. But now we have more sources for producing carbon dioxide and less sources for producing oxygen. That is why there are many diseases with the lungs. Habitat loss. Because the trees are being cut, forests are nowhere to be found. So lots of animals are homeless now. These were the few challenges. There are only few challenges that the world is facing. The video has been taken from these website. The pictures and has been taken from these references. I hope you understand that what happens when dengue and malaria, mosquito bite us, what happens with our environment, what are the things that our world is facing because of us. So I hope you understand all of this. Take care, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.